Are you ready? Are you ready? No. Are you ready, bro? Because you know what this show's about. And you know what we're going to be talking about today, right? Listen, bro, I want to help people. I am helping people. But I'm not going to do it your way, Keith. And I'm not going to do it nobody else's way either. I'm going to do it my way. What I don't understand is, why is it that everybody loves to be real? Oh, I'm real. I'm real with this person. I'm real with that person. Why aren't you real with yourself? Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Brutally Honest. It's your boy Stitches NBC.
Your boy Brutal Keith.
Michael is not here. Y'all gonna get Stitches this whole episode.
AKA MILF Hunter.
The MILF Hunter back at it again. You think he cares? He don't care if the girl got no limbs, no arms.
I hope you're ready.
You don't care if she's missing an eyebrow, a leg, or a toe, an arm, an upper lip. You have no standards at all. No. You got one. You got one. Because you don't care what's wrong with her. You don't care how beautiful she is. But if she don't got a kid, MILF Hunter ain't interested.
There you go.
So this is what we're talking about. Like, be real with yourself. We all love to judge other people. Oh, look at what he's doing. Oh, look at what she's doing. Are you serious? Or first of all, did you even look in the mirror and see if you've done it first? Maybe you could understand the situation or the predicament that person was even in. No, but we just love to judge and love to judge it and love to judge other people, pointing other people for things that, like whatever it is that they're doing, that we want to frown upon them like we've never messed up in our lives. You feel me? Like I have put, it was a hypothetical question. I don't have to explain myself to nobody. Everybody knows what I'm using my social media for. Period. It's awareness. I am using myself and putting myself as the scapegoat. Whatever. I've been the black boy with the black sheep all my life. I'm used to this. You feel me? So I had put, dating two girls, I'm talking to two girls. And one for 6 months, one for 3 months. I like the one for 3 months more, but the one for 6 months has shown her loyalty. Wow, which one should I choose? Which one should I pick? I got in a lot of comments, a lot of judgmental comments too. And you know what? I'm not
wrong. Did anybody answer the question, or did everybody just...
No. I got a lot of responses. I'm just trying to address the people that had those judgmental comments right now. I'm not mad at y'all. I got nothing but love for y'all. I'm a very understanding person, and I understand, bro, especially when it's through social media and text. People take things and misconstrue things and are even confused about things, and people love to make assumptions. The thing is that they don't get the full context of things. So if you want to be a social media personality or whatever, that's one of the first things you need to realize, that whatever you put out there, people are going to have their own perception of the thing. So however they react, it's okay. You shouldn't take it personal. So I'm not going to take it personal. To be honest, thank you guys, especially the ladies, for commenting. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. But I do not like the ones that, I'm looking at you differently. I used to think you was like that. Wait a minute. I said talking to two girls. Now all of a sudden, yo soy yo hermano loco, yo soy el único tipo loco. Like, I'm the only one that has ever spoken to two girls at one time. I'm saying talking, bro. I'm not saying smashing. I'm not saying dating. I'm not saying relationship. Bro, you could talk to 10 people and tell them, hey, I'm talking. And they'll all have 10 different perceptions. One will be like, oh, he really means dating. Another one will be like, he said talking, but he really means they've been married for 10 years. Really?
Bro,
really?
At the end of the day, like you said, everybody's going to have an opinion and everybody's going to say something. The one that I like was the one that said, the one that don't have plans.
You know what? You want to keep talking? Let me finish doing what you're doing, because I know a lot of people see you on your phone and they think that's all you're doing, is that you're just on your phone, and I'm the only one talking. So let me invite the people. Wait a minute. Why are you on POF?
Wait.
We're here doing the show, and this dude's on POF, bro. I thought
you said next week we was going to be doing the Valentine. I'm just trying to get a jump start.
Bro,
why are you telling everybody?
Because we're keeping it brutally honest, bro.
Yeah, like, just X that out.
You
just go back to
messages here, like,
everybody wants to know what I'm doing when I'm on my phone. Now you look it, man.
Bro, what do you have to say about, everybody wants to be real, but you got to be real with yourself. And I'm not just saying that. I know I'm asking you a couple of things, but I'm talking about being real with yourself first. People that love to judge others as if they never did anything wrong. But how about this one? I know you got your answer, but I want to say, you know these people that everything you do is wrong, but everything they do is right, even if it's the same thing. Yeah. No, I did it because I was hungry. You know, I did it because of this. I did it because of that.
Yeah.
The way they're doing it is because no, they shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, where's the judgment, bro? Like,
and you're right. I mean, I do got a lot to say on the topic.
I'm gonna let you off POF and get back to work.
Man. Back to sending. Yeah, just hit the X button. Anyways, we promote being yourself on the show, and you know what? Click like first. And by all means, we definitely mean that. And what I mean is, I don't tell anybody to be fake or pretend to be something you're not. I mean, even if I say fake it till you make it, I'm not telling you to not be yourself. I'm telling you, you know, if you want to be something in life, then you gotta start doing those things to get yourself set up in that mindset. But when it comes to judgment, see, that's something I never promote. I never talk about. You know, I try not to judge others. Just because, one, I don't personally like being judged by people, just because I feel like you said, you shouldn't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. Mm-hmm. If all your ducks aren't lined up, if you're not living a perfect life, which none of us are, then you really don't have the words to speak on somebody else. Even if they're in a situation that maybe you struggled in and came out of and you're just trying to give advice or help, if you had to learn it on your own, maybe somebody else has to learn it on their own or go through their own pace. But at the end of the day, being judgmental is not something I promote or encourage. At the end of the day, we all go through something in life. And whatever you think you might be better at, somebody might be better at it than you. And the same vice versa. Somebody can be just in your position, it might be worse off than you. So
just don't judge.
Period. Yeah, the judgmental part. Being yourself is being yourself. You know what I mean? If you see something with somebody else and you got an issue, speak on it. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody and being like, yo, the way you handled this situation, you know, you could have had a better outcome like this. That's giving constructive criticism. But
that's something else, right?
Yeah, but when you're judging somebody for the actions that they've done and telling them, you know, what they're doing is wrong because you figured out a better way and what you're doing is right,
that comes off as judgmental.
Definitely. And at the end of the day, who's better than who? We all go through life. We all came in this world one way. We're going to all leave one way. So
the reality is a lot of people are in this situation. A lot of people talk to multiple people at once. And then when it comes to Valentine's Day, now all of a sudden they're confused. This is why me personally, I don't like to talk to multiple females at the same time because of that same reason. Because emotions get confused and intertwined. All of a sudden, you thought this was Betty, but no, that's Beggy. And what's her name? And you like vanilla, right? No, oh man, you're allergic to ice cream. This is what I'm talking about. This is why me personally, I don't like to talk to multiple people. It was a hypothetical question. To be honest, someone came at me. She was going through the situation. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put it out there. It's all good. Don't worry. I'm not going to let everybody know it was you. You feel me? But like and my response to her was pretty simple. What's yours? Just follow your heart. At the end of the day, just do what you got to do. You know, a lot of people was like doing the same thing. Do the same thing. Just follow the heart. Mm-hmm. If you like her better, you're gonna enjoy your time better. Because if you choose the other one that you really didn't like that much, you're gonna be thinking about the one that you actually do like, and you know things could be worse off after that. Other people was like, oh, maybe you should go for the 1 to 6 months because she proved her loyalty and all this and all that. And I'm like, wow. That's weird to hear something like that in 2019 where people actually value loyalty nowadays. Are you kidding me? I mean, Shorty called me a dog. No, she meant I was loyal because, you know, like, that's how I took it. Oh, you damn right I'm a dog. I am loyal as F, mommy.
You know what, Stitch? I got an answer to that post, you know, other than the one that I put up there and joked about. In all reality, man, the one that you should actually choose is somebody new.
Somebody new.
Somebody completely new. And here's the reason why. And I mean, maybe I'm going out there on a limb by saying it. Yeah, you're already talking to 2 girls, and I know it's the hypothetical. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say, go with somebody completely new. It's Valentine's Day. It's a lot of single people out there. Find you somebody that's going to be everything that you want to be where you don't feel like you having to settle. And what I mean by that is, if you had the 6-month girl and she was loyal, but after about 3 months or so, you got a little bored and you started looking elsewhere. Yep. She's not the one for you, no matter how loyal she is. What you keeping her around for? But the other one, on the other hand, whether she know about the 6-month one or not, I mean, for me personally, she would know because I'm upfront that way. But if she knows about her or don't know about her, the reason why I say get rid of her too and find somebody else is because if you still, 3 months into a relationship with having a side there, obviously, she not enough to take over that main spot.
I said talking, bro. Well, I said talking. Now, why you putting me like I'm in a relationship now?
What I mean,
I'm
though,
single.
is you've been talking to 6 months to somebody.
Talking.
And now somebody else still grabbed your attention, but they haven't taken your attention away from that person. She's not worth it either.
A lot of people feel like if you're talking,
throw them all away.
A lot of people feel like if you're talking, just talking. Even dating, talking to multiple people at one time, that's a form of cheating. People think like that, and they might be justified in a way because cheating is not just sleeping with somebody else. Cheating is just being disloyal and unfaithful to your word and not being trustworthy. That all falls in line as far as cheating, right? So that was putting this, and then somebody had commented this, and this is why I say men are more naive than women. Dude was like this. Shorty had commented something, right? And I responded to her, whatever. But then this dude, he comments on her like, but don't worry, mommy. If I had to choose you, you would be my number one choice. I'm like, why? Because she looks good? Because she's cute? Are you kidding me? This is why my issue with a lot of y'all dudes nowadays. Y'all get blinded by beauty as if beauty doesn't even fade. Hey, listen, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to be real. Y'all agree with me, y'all disagree with me, but we keeping it brutally honest. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how bad you look. I don't care how beautiful you are, man. Because the reality is, I look good too. So what do we have? If that's all we got, then mommy, we're just eye candy with no nutritional value. That's all we are. What else is there? What else is instant? Yeah, mommy, you look good, but can you dance bachata though? Yeah, mommy, you look good, but do you know how to cook rice and beans? Yeah, and it goes both ways. I understand. Yeah, he look good, but do you have a good steady job? I understand. Listen, I'm not saying that looks aren't. I'm not saying looks are important. I am not saying that. Me personally, the physical appearance looks comes number one. I'm not saying I'm putting it as the number one important thing. I'm just saying as far as the attraction goes, that's what initiated the attraction was the physical appearance. I saw her, she saw me, boom. After that, then her personality is going to be number one.
Yeah.
For me, personality and sense of humor, they go hand in hand. Your sense of humor means a lot to me. If you can laugh of all the hard times that we and you go through, if you can laugh at my crazy post that I put on Facebook, we're going to be good. If you can see it on Facebook, because if I'm talking to you and we was friends, I'm going to unfriend you. I'm probably going to unfollow you. I'm probably going to block you. But I can't block all your other friends that you got stalking me. Yeah. So you're still good.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. We're keeping it brutally honest. This is what I'm saying, bro. Men nowadays, men are punani whipped.
That's definitely a way to put it. And the reality is women are taking over, guys. They know they got the power, and they holding it against you.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean by that is, in general.
Can you get off of POF?
Listen.
So you're saying,
not you.
Can I respond to Sheridan? Sharon, can I respond to her real quick? I'm not available.
I
I'm doing a show right now.
I thought we did enough. No? Okay.
So talk to me, bro. I'm thinking men are more sensitive. I'm feeling like nowadays men are more naive than women. Bro, it's crazy, bro. I think men are more sucker for love than women are. That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Nowadays, and I think women are starting to exploit that. And what I mean by that is a woman could post a couple of pictures of herself, dressed in a bikini or looking nice and something, form-fitting, showing her curves. And guys are going to be all over that. I mean, they just thirsty, right? They just clicking all over that.
Thirsty bucket.
A guy can dress up nice, put on a suit, look nice, clean cut, post a picture. he might get a few here and there. Now, if he start talking ish or being petty, right? I mean, that's what we do nowadays, being petty. He's going to get a lot more attention than if he actually dressed up and looked nice and tried to present himself in a clean-cut way, than if he came across as some, right?
I don't understand, bro. Like what was he telling me about nowadays? Like if a guy doesn't have like multiple girls, son, he's what?
Right, yeah.
You
now,
want
if
to
a guy,
tell them that.
Okay. Now I was saying
hear
basically,
this. Y'all have to hear this, please.
Yes, because I was basically saying I want to get input. I want to hear what y'all think, but I mean, just hearing we boys, we talk. I was saying,
tell them.
Nowadays, even if you're in a relationship, you married.
Wow, now he added that one. Not even if you're married. Okay.
Not just in a even if you're married. If you don't have multiple women, meaning in your DMs, trying to get with you, flirting with you, like all on you either bad in bed or you gay. And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put it out there. If you, that's what it seems like. That's what it's coming to. Like,
so are you telling me that nowadays, the society we live in now, that y'all hear this, guys, I'm going to repeat it for you guys. You are telling me that nowadays, if a man, whether he's married or not, if he's in a relationship and he doesn't have multiple women, he's either bad in bed or either he's gay or something is wrong with him.
Yeah.
No, something is wrong with you and something is wrong with everybody that thinks this way, bro. Like, are you kidding? Like, y'all trying to normalize men. Y'all trying to normalize men being dogs, bro. Y'all trying to normalize men being the cheaters and it being okay. Like it's back in the old days. I know. Back in the old days, men always used to do that. You know what? Because women didn't really have a choice. Women didn't even have rights. They couldn't even vote. Matter of fact, women back then, bro, they couldn't even work. So there was limited. So they like, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want him to put me out.
And
this is why things have changed, because now women are providers now too, and women are like, I ain't gonna take this smack from this dude. Are you kidding me? He ain't treating me like I'm supposed to be treated. You know what? I'm gonna find myself someone that does, and I'm out.
But here's why I say it, Stitch, because nowadays, and I mean this is just psychology on some real for real. Women want what other women have or what other women want. You can be a rapper. You can be somebody famous on TV. You can be the guy out here saying you smashing this chick, that chick, and the other chick. And it's still going to be girls lining up. You know why? Because they want what every other girl think that they can't have or they can't get to. But it's there. It's reachable. It's obtainable. If you that guy, you married, everything's good, but you don't got no women hitting you up. You don't. You're not even being flirted with when you're in the McDonald's line to get extra fries or nothing. Like nobody even compliments your smile. Like, damn man, you look good today. Nothing like that. That's the girl you with gonna start looking like, damn, don't nobody want him but me. She gonna start thinking maybe she got a problem, bro.
They both got a problem.
He said they both
got a problem. Real talk, bro. If I meet any female, if I come across any female, and she thinks that way, I'm not going to say if she thinks that way. I'm going to say if she's set on thinking that way, bro. If she's not open to open her mind, if she's not open to want a change, then she ain't the one for me. Okay, this is what I was saying, bro. We all want the change, but a lot of us, we don't even want to admit that we need the change.
That's true.
And that's what I'm talking about. We want to help people, but we don't even help people that want to be helped. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time for nobody. My time is way too valuable.
And I definitely agree with you on that. One of the reasons why I said that, though, Stitch, and I know you're saying Keith, brutal Keith, whatever, like, that maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. But think about this, and I really want you to understand this. Most women, most single women will say, and I mean, this is not just U.S.-wide, I want to say probably worldwide, that the best men or all the good men are either taken and married or gay. Now, if the majority of women, the consensus is the men that are already taken or the men that are gay is the ones that they see are the best options out there. That means that, like I said, those married men got chicks in their DM too. And if they don't, maybe she the only one that picked them.
Nah, man. I'm just saying,
listen,
though,
ugly people
that
need love too. I'm gonna say ugly people need
you're
love
right
too.
that we all want what's already wanted. I agree with that point. The point that I don't agree with is it's like for a point it's like you're saying, like, if a man whether he's married in a relationship or whatever doesn't have multiple women, there has to be something wrong with him. That's also saying, like, if you're single, something is wrong with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like that falls along the same line. Like, oh, if you're in a relationship and you don't got no side pieces, now there's something wrong with you. You're supposed to have this. You're supposed to have that. Oh, you're single? Oh, you don't know anything about relationships. Like that's just dumb to me.
I'm gonna say you
and
don't
nowadays,
have to entertain it,
I don't
but
care
the
about
option
people.
should be there. The
I don't
option
care.
should definitely
Bro,
be there.
I don't care. I'm always gonna be faithful, and the reality is, if being loyal is a disability, then call me retarded. Period. And I hope y'all don't let that go over your head. You know, like But to move on, like let me give you an example there. And we said we were gonna talk about this, and we're running a little short on time. So it's like if you're walking down the street and you walk and you're walking down the street, you're at Universal, you're at the park, you're no matter where you're at, and you're with your partner. I'm gonna make him, multi-sex. Okay. And you're with your partner, and your ex comes around and y'all cross paths, and it's a high and by. You feel me? And now your ex is on the move. Now it's you and your partner. Should you tell your partner, oh, by the way, that was my ex? Talk to me, bro.
Well,
and I say it should because the way they put it there was and I'm gonna give her credit, the way Kathy Guzman put it. She put obligated. I just wanted to put should because I don't like that word obligated. We ain't obligated to do anything.
Facts, but even in saying should that person tell who they were, I'm gonna be honest and say no. From my perspective, and here's the reason why.
No.
And now, don't get me wrong. If the person that I'm with, my current partner, ask about it,
okay,
then I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna be upfront and honest about it. But am I gonna just be upfront like, yo, that was my ex, and go into the history and break it all down just willingly? No. And the reason why I say I don't feel obligated, or I don't think that I should, is because of this. When I'm done in a situation and there's no chance of working it out, and I decide to move on, or they decide to move on, whatever, and that situation is done, I let it go. When I decide to move on, if you my new partner, you the new person I'm rocking with, then you're my focus. I'm not focused on my past. Not even as much as to bring it up in the conversation. It's, I'm rocking with you, we moving forward, here's the goal, let's law of attraction, keep it going. Not, let's talk about old me and what happened in the past, why it didn't work, and so on and so forth. And now you get in trying to figure out who I am.
I really feel like the only reason you don't want to get into it is because you've been with your partner for 2 months. Yet the ex that y'all broke up, y'all only broke up 2 weeks ago. I think that's the main reason you don't want to tell her, hey, by the way, that's my ex. I was kind of still with her when I was with you, but that's in the past now. Let's just let it go. I'm just joking.
If I was still on the F-boy-ish, yeah, by all means. Why not?
I
I'm going to call it that. I've been on my grown man-ish for a while, and honestly, the one thing I can honestly say about me personally is if I'm talking to more than one person, they know. And they have that choice to continue. But it's talking. It's like you said, it's getting to know somebody. We don't really do that a lot anymore nowadays, and I think we should do it a little bit more often.
I like the fact that and I agree with this, which is only if they asked. Only if they asked. If they asked, then I'm going to tell them. Now, if you're asking me, why only if she asked? Because she asked, and I'm not going to be rude, and I'm going to be real with her. I'm going to let her know. Now, y'all may say, but if she doesn't ask, you're not going to tell her? No, because I don't have to talk to, I'll talk to my girl about people that are not important in my life. That's another thing. I don't know if, I'm Spanish. I grew up in the Spanish culture. I don't know if, black or white people do this, but we don't introduce people that are not important. If you're it doesn't matter in a relationship or whatever. Like if you go to my crib and it's a family gathering and I introduce you to certain people, and whoever I don't introduce you to, y'all gonna assume like, oh, they're not important to me. Period.
I probably got
That's my
friends
answer to that.
watching this that have never met my mom.
Now, someone showed me, bro. Someone asked me like, but what if y'all talking and would you tell her that you know I'm you know like I'm your girl now or something like that? And I'm like, no. Oh wow, but why not? I'm gonna be like, because the conversation is not gonna even be that long to even get into it. It's gonna be a hi, everything good? Great, take care, done.
Leave the past.
Hi, everything good? Nah, wish you best of luck. Done. Period.
But let me ask you this.
I'm not gonna disrespect my girl and with the time spending it with talking about something that's not even important.
And because we agree on this, and I don't want to take away from it, let me ask you this: how would you feel if it was the opposite? If, let's say you would your new girl, you know the girl.
If it was the opposite, and I had
you're at dinner.
I love it. I love it.
And some guy just walks up and, hey, how you doing? Long time no see.
Yup.
You know what?
Yo, my G.
Give me a call.
Yo, you see me here, right? You see me here, right? So stop acting like you don't see it and keep it moving, G. Like straight up, bro. And I've done that before. If you want me to call Shorty and be like, yo, remember that time? I can do that for you guys and put it on speaker. I've done that before. Now to answer your question,
but let's say before you get to the point of where you tell him you're there, where he just, hey, blah, 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 walks off. Now it's just you and her. Like we said, that's the scenario.
Okay.
Now it's you and her. He's gone.
Mm-hmm. If she don't bring it up, I'm leaving it alone. Because my assumption is it's going to be like if you didn't bring it up, it wasn't worth to be brought up in the first place. You feel me? It's not no double standard. No, it always works both ways. Agreed. So how would I feel if I'm in the situation and dude comes and it's a high and by and I don't care? Me personally, I'm not gonna even ask.
I agree, bro.
Personally, I am not gonna ask. If he ain't touch you, put his hands on you, whatever, I'm not gonna. I don't care if he puts his hand on you, even if it's a caressing way. I'm gonna be like, who's that? Your brother?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Like you said, I'm here. What's good?
Something like that. But if it was just a high and by, then that's exactly what it was. It is what it is. But I'm gonna leave it alone, bro.
But and just from a guy's standpoint, and I want to say this to any guys that are watching. If you've ever been in this situation, I know, most guys, we get machismo, macho, whatever. We feel like that. At the end of the day, bro, if your girl stays with you, she don't get up and walk away from the table. She don't dismiss herself or act like she don't know you.
Yeah, she's still your girl.
She stayed with you, then you're the one she picked, whoever that was, whatever it was, it is out of the picture. Otherwise, she would have got up and left.
Real talk. We all need to understand this. And I'm sorry to single you guys out like this, but especially the ladies. I'm giving pointers out. I'm not being judgmental or criticizing anybody right now. I'm really letting you ladies know. I'm letting you ladies know this. Because this is how guys feel. If you're on a date with your man, treat it as you're on a date with your man. Period. Focus on the date with your man. If this situation comes around and your ex comes around and it's a high and by, let it be a high and by. Control that situation. Don't let that person run off and consume the time that you already invested in the person that you're dating right now. Show your man that respect. Period. You feel me? Don't be there and entertaining anybody else. I don't care if it was your ex. I don't care if it was just one of your good friends and you haven't seen him in a long time or her in a long time. It doesn't matter. You took the time out to spend it with your man. Respect your man. If it's, hey, listen, can I hit you up later, whatever? I'm busy now. Show your man that respect. Period. Because if y'all out on a date with me and y'all think I'm going to let that slide, then I think y'all only follow me on Facebook because y'all really don't know me. Straight up. Bro, I've been to the situation where I was on a date with Shorty. Mm-hmm. And the server, they knew each other. It wasn't her ex, or maybe it was, like I said, I don't care. It don't matter. And he's talking with her. Hey, blah, blah. And this is the first time he's taking the order. And I'm like, you know what? It's cool. Probably catching up, took my order, and no problem. Yeah, just bring me my damn Corona. You feel me? But then dude comes back. You already gave me my drinks. The appetizers is already on the table, and the food ain't ready yet. What are you here for if it's not just to check on what we need? Y'all good? Yeah, we good. Keep it moving. Don't stand around there and now you're talking to Shorty You know what I did. You know how I checked that dude. Like, yo, don't disrespect me like that. And the only thing that made the girl was like me more. Yeah, you damn right. Because men need to learn how to be men. Put your foot down. Be firm. Don't disrespect anybody. But earn your damn respect. Next week on Brutally Honest, we will have our Valentine's Day special. I'm really excited for that. We're going to be talking about the true meaning of Valentine's. We're also going to be talking about, like, damn, bro. Yo, I'm not even studying with Shorty. And you still want a Valentine's Day gift?
Y'all just talking? Y'all just talking?
Oh, so you got jokes now, huh?
Just a
Are
little
you single,
bit.
Keith?
Yeah, I am.
Keith is the only one that could be exclusive with somebody for 3 years and still say he's single. We should talk about that. Is there a difference between are you still single? Are you still single if you're exclusively talking to a person? Talk to me about that.
Hey, it says I'm single on my taxes.
Seems like you were trying to say something, bro.
I do. I just want to shout out a couple of people. We always say if you're watching this live, press 1. If you're watching this on replay, press 2. And if you want to shout out, press 3.
Like, comment, and share if y'all feel like it. I know we usually do that in the beginning. We went straight to the point. Straight to the point, straight to the show. Cut them right in the neck. So if y'all really want to show the show, well, we're going to end it up in a couple of seconds. Tune back in and watch that replay, and I guarantee y'all gonna love it.
And just shouting out a few people that did hit 3 last week. I want to give a shout out to Trisha Beckins. I want to give a shout out to Wanda Cruz, Bermudez. And I also want to give a shout out to Bia Perez. They hit 3. If we didn't shout you out on the show live, I definitely wanted to make sure we did it this time. Again, if y'all hit 3, you would definitely get shouted out on the show. We definitely love the support. I can't wait for next week's topic. Valentine's Day is around the corner.
And just remember 2 things, guys.
Be yourself. Hope you got your gifts.
Be yourself. They're getting a good morning text. They want more than that.
Be real to yourself.
Be yourself. And life is balanced. I love you guys all. Tune in next week. Y'all gonna love it. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
Peace out, y'all. Brutal Keep.